what we need right now is more leaders. Sorry, guys, I have to jack it off because I'm super getting fired up here. So where I come from this context as a leader is it's about influence. It's not about a title. So many people are so enamored with the titles that they can get, VP and executive that. Not important. The most important thing is how you wield that power of influence. Now, it can be for good, whether you're leading a team at work or whether you're leading an organization for a specific charity or nonprofit. You have the ability to help persuade and negotiate with others to get something better. And so those of you that have influence, I would say the goal of your influence is to make a positive impact. If the whole goal for your influence is to pad your pockets, you've lost. If you know anything about Egypt and the pharaohs of old and those amazing pyramids that they built, what happened when they put all that wealth in there? Boom, ransacked, robbed. That stuff has no value. So again, if that's your end game right now in life, you will lose. You will lose because the idea of just grabbing stuff means nothing. And the great leaders that we can learn from this one, Rockefeller, Carnegie, they amassed amazing amounts of wealth. And guess what they did at the end of it? They gave it all away, right? How over 100 and some odd years later, we still know their name here in the United States is because I know Carnegie was really big into libraries. And I've been to tiny towns here in Wisconsin, like tiny towns, we're talking like 3,000 people. And there was a library with his portrait in there. And it's maybe some of them actually have his name on it because he donated all that wealth and he wanted to give people the opportunity to do great things. And so this is not a commentary about him. This is a commentary about those that have leadership abilities and those that have leadership roles. Remember, it is about influence and it's about others that you serve, right? So no matter what organization you're in, it's not about what you sell. It's not about what services you offer. It's about the people that have volunteered, people that have decided to be a part of your journey, be a part of your company. That's what matters. And the moment that you as a leader can realize that and really understand that and put into place all these great things to be able to help others win, help others develop. If you are in the people development business, you'll succeed and you'll win. So many times though, I look at businesses and in talking with them, right? Having conversations, they're about the revenue, they're about the stock price, they're about all these things that don't matter worth anything. Who cares what the stock sold for back in December 17th, 2017? Who cares what it sold for back in 1996? You might have because you cared about that stock price because it was lining your pockets. It doesn't matter. It's about those people that decided they chose your organization to work for in exchange, obviously, for an income. What you want to be able to get out of that human being, though, is the most amount of talent, tenacity, and drive. And even if they're only with your organization for 3 or 4 years, you got the best of that individual. And you set them up for greater heights and for even greater sights. By being able to be there for those humans, those persons, you help them succeed and get better. There's an organization here called Kohler, a small little company. I'm saying that kind of tongue-in-cheek, but I mean, it is relative to all companies that are out there. But a lot of people are familiar with that because Kohler does, you probably, when you wash your hands, you might have washed your hands in a Kohler sink. But one of the things that they have had created back in the day when they hired a lot of these immigrants from Poland and from Germany is they actually taught them English. They were that invested in their employees that they actually had schoolrooms for them to be able to learn English, to be able to assimilate, and be a part of the culture of the time. And so I think sometimes us as individuals that run businesses, we might have fallen away from that because we got so stuck in the revenue and the business plan and the projects and the tasks that we forgot to put into place the heart of everything that we're doing beats the heartbeat of individuals, of people. And so we as leaders have the opportunity to influence them and lead them and develop them and help them get what they need out of their life, especially in their career where they're going to spend an exorbitant amount of their adult hours at work. How can we help these individuals win? And when you start thinking it from their perspective, how can I help all these employees win? That's when you can start moving your organization in the right way. Sherm's out.